have you ever been in a situation where you were really sure about a thing? Like you were sure that you should take on a project, you were sure that you should maybe start content creation. I'm going to use content creation because it's what I am familiar with. But if you're not into content creation, substitute it with something that you're passionate about. You were very sure that you should start a thing, and just by the sheer happiness of relaying that information to someone else, you were not so sure anymore about whether you should do that thing. I've met people like that. I can remember in 2021, I went to Abuja. I won't say I've always wanted to be a script writer, but sometimes I dreamt of movies. I dreamt movies while sleeping, and I would wake up and write them and kind of like expand those, movie ideas. I don't know what my next 20 years will be like, but probably you see a movie I wrote. You'll see me on your screen. Actually, acting is one of the things that I really, really wanted to do while growing up. I don't know whether I'm going to explore that later on in my life, but let's see how life goes. So I had like movie scripts, I had movie ideas, even when Abuja was very new to me, because that was the first time I was ever traveling out of Anambra State, ever in my life. So Abuja was a new environment, a beautiful environment, a very classy environment than what I was used to. So I wrote a script about, Abuja and everything, especially the security escorts that followed the president. Those guys on bike, oh, they're so beautiful. So I wrote the script, showed it to one of the guys I was doing IT with. And this girl read my script, didn't finish it, and just told me, this will not work. See, I was so certain, like, while writing the script and even after writing it, I'm not done with it, but I've already started. At least we're in the middle. I'd already seen a clear vision of what this movie is going to be like. I've imagined the actors. I've imagined it in cinemas. I've seen the movie in my mind's eye. But this girl just told me, this is not going to work. And right there and then, I haven't touched that script since that time. I kind of erased that script from my mind. And years later, I was asking myself, Chinwendu, you actually really loved that movie, that script. Why did you allow this person dissuade you? Why did you allow this person change your mind or talk you out of something that you were really convinced would work? We're in February and the year is slowly unwrapping itself, slowly unfolding itself. I beg you, refuse for anybody to dissuade you from something you're very sure of. Refuse for people to talk you out of destiny. Refuse to allow people's words get to you. Guard your heart. Let your conviction about that project be your motivation. Only speak to people that inspire you. And when they see that project, it might not be good enough, but they will not tell you, oh, this will not work, or oh, this is trash. They will take your seed, your idea, and guide you into fertile soil, into a place where it can work. Recognize that people in your life. Recognize that person in your life. And they should be the only ones you give your ideas to. Do not kill a baby that hasn't been formed yet. A lot of us has aborted babies. Ideas that could have matured to becoming something transformative, something that could change lives. We snuffed the life out of it because of words. Refuse for people to dissuade you from your life's journey. They don't understand. It's fine. You understand it. You know why the idea came to you. And that should be all that really matters. Research, read. Talk to people that actually matter. Look for people that have worked in that industry that you are in. And share that idea with them. Now, when I said Look for people that have worked in that industry you have worked in, that you want to be in. Sometimes the people in that industry can still be the bad belly that you face. They can still be the people that will snuff out the life from your ideas. So you really need to be cautious. Like, even before you share an idea with them, just talk to them about random things and hear their ideas. If you perceive that this person is a pessimist, that maybe you guys are consuming a movie and all they ever do in that movie is to tear apart that movie, that's already your signal to know that it's important that we are mindful of who we share ourselves with, especially our ideas, because your ideas deserves to grow. Your ideas deserves room to shine. It deserves a platform to breathe. Okay, I'm rooting for you.